From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, game one of a quick two-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Raisel Iglesias, a Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
Here's Javier Baez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, second baseman, Javier Baez.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Batting third baseman, Chris
Here's Chris Bryant now. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias. He's just 2 for 12. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Drew Smyly gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
In is Joey Votto now. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Happ is after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now they'll put the tag on him at second, and they get him. My word, what a mess defensively, but it turns out to be a double play. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you know. 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it, and the inning is over. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back easily. He's set, here it comes. Missed with a slider. Line towards center field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7, center fielder number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will... So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Adam Duvall. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Coming to the plate now, Scooter Gennett. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
No balls and 1 strike. Gennett leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This one's down to third. They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. Will move to the third with no score. The view of Cincinnati from the Brent Spence Bridge. Thanks for joining us once again on the show. And now the Cubs pitcher, Drew Smyly, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Drew Smyly goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Duvall is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is low, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. 3rd inning, no score to this point. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the 3rd coming up, no score. Into the box, Scott Schebler as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back toward the mound. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the 3rd baseman creeping in. You're going to see the 1st baseman crashing, trying to get that out at 2nd base. But if not, make sure of 1.
Into the box now, Raisel Iglesias.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
There's one on to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
In is Joey Votto now.
He swings and grounds it to short.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Sticking. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Behind 0-2 now. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right back at him and off his glove. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
In now, Chris Bryant. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Luckily, the pitcher is there to back up, however.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Schwarber sent packing for the second out of the inning. He's set and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Schebler is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Eugenio Suarez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Eugenio Suarez.
Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drives it out to deep right center field. Happ giving chase. 2 gone. And here's Jose Peraza. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Schwarber on the move, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drilled on the ground to short. And there's out number 2. At the plate, Drew Smiley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Way out in front. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Cubs are down. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So here's the Reds pitcher, Raisel Iglesias. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Line to the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. Here's Addison Russell. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled straight back. Russell behind 0-2.
Count 0-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Baez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Peraza is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Jason Hayward now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Sliders in for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
At the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one down now.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Eugenio Suarez.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Ready once again, Jose Peraza. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding in, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up. Reds lead this one 1-0. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Skied into straightaway right. Schebler is there to put it away for route number 1.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder, Kyle.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh, as now there are 2 away.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. A bouncer to the left side. Suarez is up with it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They're down 1-0. Stepping into the box, Scott Schebler. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. The pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The pitcher, number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
So here now is the pitcher, Raisel Iglesias. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Happ is there, 2 gone.
Number 6, center fielder.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman, number 7.
Riding in, Eugenio Suarez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Working to keep them in the game here. Oh, and that liner caught him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Justin Grimm answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Good work that time from the Chicago pen. We'll look ahead. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Albert Almora will pinch. Potential tying run. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Tommy La Stella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Addison Russell is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Jeanette in foul ground. And no one can get there. We'll try it again.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch,
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Jared Hughes enters the ball game out of the pen looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. The 0-1 pitch. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. 2 for the Cubs. Albert Almora will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Brendan Morrow will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Schwarber is there to make the catch, and that's a big out number 1. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Digging in to try it again, Tucker Barnhart. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Grounded to the right. Baez fields it cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Jason Hayward now. His career line against Jared Hughes. He's 4 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Comes set and the 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jeanette ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning. So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone!
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Michael Lorenzen takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Now the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Pedro Strop is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Hayward looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Jesse Winker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Hit sharply on the ground. Baez has it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. On the first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Now to the plate, Joey Votto. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Chicago came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Justin Grimm claims the win out of the pen, his first. Raisel Iglesias pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Pedro Strop records the save, his second. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors, and they left 2 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs finished off a 2-game sweep as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-2. In other Reds news, center fielder Billy Hamilton is reportedly being shopped around to other teams and could be on the move in the near future. It's possible the Yankees could be among the interested teams. The Brewers combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Bryce Harper had an outstanding day at the plate with 8 runs batted in, helping. Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL Central, the Redbirds combined for 4 total home runs as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 11-6. The Twins defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-1. The Atlanta Braves broke up their 5-game losing skid as they bested the visiting Nats 3-1. The Mets got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-4. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-3. The Padres allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-3. The Giants combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 2-1. The New York Yankees swatted 4 home runs in this one as they beat the visiting Rays 6-1. The Toronto Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-1. Jeimer Candelario added 3 RBIs to his total, leading Detroit to the win over Kansas City 5-3. The Halos completed a 3-game series sweep as they bested the visiting Indians 6-1.
Now from the North Shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Jameson Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Billy Hamilton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And from the jump, the Pirates have to deal with a real burner standing at first base.
Hey, guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
And here's Jose Peraza. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
The 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Boy, you know, in today's game, Dero, pitches are being taught high velocity. Go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Luis Castillo will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The shortstop, Adam.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adam Frazier. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Castillo has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start. And it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Duvall will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Digging in, Adam Duvall will begin things here against Jameson Taillon. Here's the first pitch to him. Left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's gone 3 for 8. Soft liner towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Not every ball's going to be smoked on the screws. There's a nice soft liner in the center field that lands right before the center fielder.
Stepping in now, Luis Castillo. Popped him up. Frazier onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Billy Hamilton. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. They're up 2-0. Up next for the Buccos, Corey Dickerson. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Stepping up now, Josh Bell. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Dickerson on at first, nobody out. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's it.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Oh, and he misses it. Dickerson rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Raisel Iglesias is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. Here's Gregory Polanco. Line to second. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
Here's David Freese to stand in. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. Iglesias, 28 years old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Batting 8th,
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Still only one out in the inning. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 2 costly errors, and a runner left on. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Jose Peraza. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So coming to the plate, Joey Votto. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Marte the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting low.
Into the box, Scooter Gennett. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat round. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. Lifted the other way to left center. Marte on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marte. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Leading off for the Pirates,
Josh Harrison stands in. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias. He's a .375 hitter. First pitch on its way. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
now batting, The shortstop.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. David Hernandez enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Grounded back up the middle. Peraza over to his left, and he's safe.